What's going on, everybody? It's me, Tony Nico. Welcome back to another video. How's everybody's day going? And Verlisify is back at it once again. Now, I know I'm late to this whole situation about Verlisify and him slandering Poketips over drama from 3 darn years ago, because that's exactly what Verlisify does. When he runs out of content ideas, not like his content is all that good or original any darn way, but once he starts running out of ideas and his views start dwindling and he sees that he's losing subs, he'll just start drama from years ago with certain individuals, or he'll just call the Pokemon community, some Nazis, or he'll just say that the Pokemon company is corrupt, or that Legends Arceus is just terrible, and then all of his simps will rush to the video and start agreeing with him. So instead of Wolfie living rent-free inside of his darn head 24/7, this time it seems like he's targeting Poketips over some drama that he started and that he did any darn way from 3 years ago. So if you guys don't know about the whole Poketips and Verlisify situation, what happened was Poketips made himself a shiny hunting guide for Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee 3 years ago in a darn video. And what does Verlisify do? Well, Verlisify does exactly what a Verlisify does best. He sits here and he lies and slanders Poketips about his darn shiny hunting guide and says that his darn content was garbage, that his video and his guide was false, and that he was lying and stuff. And then what does Verlisify do next? Well, he makes a video just like Poketips' video. A week later, he takes his guide and then he sits here and he acts like that guide was his own. He promoted it as his own. He even stole Poketips' video. And if you guys don't believe me, well, here, let me just get it straight from the horse's mouth itself right here with Poketips.
He says that my shiny hunting video has garbage information. So let's take a little look at my shiny hunting video, Verlisify. Let's see if the people think that it has garbage information. So I'm taking a look right now at the like to dislike ratio. Seems pretty good. Seems like a lot of people like it. Now let's take a look at the like to dislike ratio on your video, Verlisify, and keep in mind this is with you asking them right in the beginning for likes and comments and all the shares. It really looks like people thought my video was helpful, and that's because it was. I put a lot of work into my videos trying to make them as high quality as possible and make them interesting, fun, and educational content. So when you say my content is trash, I'm going to respond, Verlisify. But this raises a very interesting point. He says my content is trash, but then in the same video, he copies my content and tries to spin it like it's his own original invention. Let's take a look. Verlisify likes the facts, so I'm going to show you the facts right now. Fact: my shiny hunting video came out on Sunday, November 18th. His shiny hunting video, this garbage mess, came out on Saturday, November 24th, almost a week after my shiny hunting video. Fact: he uses the same shiny rates that I use in my video that came out almost a week earlier than his video. After a combo of 21 Pokemon, it increases to 1 in 512, and after 31 Pokemon, the shiny rate becomes 1 in 341.
So here's what we have right now. Catch combo of 31 or higher gives you insanely high chance of getting a shiny Pokemon, 1 in 341.
Doesn't seem like garbage info, otherwise why would you be putting garbage info in your video, Verlisify?
So as you can see right there from Poketips' video responding to Verlisify 3 years ago, he said that he made a shiny hunting guide for Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee on November 18th, 2018. And then what does Verlisify do after saying that Poketips' guide in his video and content was garbage and trash and was false and he's lying and stuff? Well, Verlisify makes the exact same guide using the exact same methods that Poketips did on November 24th, 2018. And then he sits here and promotes the guide as his own and says that Poketips' guide, even though that's the same exact guide Verlisify used, and said it was just false. Which just does not make any sense to me at all, how you sit here and you steal somebody else's content and then you promote their content as your own. And then, to make matters even worse, after Poketips made this video right here responding to the whole situation and the allegations and saying that Verlisify stole his content, what does Verlisify also do? He goes around and he says, no, Poketips is the one actually stealing my content. I made that video before he did. I made this shiny hunting guide. Poketips didn't. I did. You know what? I don't even know what to say, but are any of you surprised that Verlisify does stuff like this? No. I mean, considering how he acts, you know, every time he wants to bring up Wolfie Glick or how much he hates Legends Arceus and stuff, I feel like Verlisify just needs to, like, shut up, man. This is what he does. Every single time his views start dwindling or he loses subs, you know, he doesn't get that many likes on his video, he'll just drama leech, or he'll sit here and just bash on something or say that the Pokemon company or the community is just awful, and that he's the real Poketuber, you know, he's the realest one, he tells the truth all the time, everybody else just lies, you know, all they do is cheat and hack and stuff, and that he's the only truthful one out here. And the crazy thing about this is that Poketips still has more subs than Verlisify ever had on his entire channel, despite the fact that Poketips has not uploaded a single video in over a year. And you want to know what's even funnier? Poketips has more views on his video that he last uploaded a year ago than Verlisify has made within the last few years. I mean, it's honestly ridiculous to me. Verlisify is literally only doing this just to get the views and likes and stuff, and yet he can't even come close to what Poketips has done a year ago. And keep in mind, Poketips, like I just said, is inactive. He hasn't uploaded a single video to his channel within a year, and who knows if he's even coming back. So I feel like Verlisify is really just doing this to just, you know, drama leech and to get the darn views and likes and clicks and everything, just so people can get his darn videos, views up and all that. Like, honestly, Verlisify needs to shut up at this darn point, man. He needs to stop bringing up Wolfie Glick. He needs to stop slandering Legends Arceus whenever he gets the chance. And he needs to shut up about Poketips, because that whole drama started with him any darn way for stealing Poketips' content. And then you go around and you say that Poketips was stealing your content. Anyway, this is me, Mitsuni Nika. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a blessed day. Verlisify, you need to shut up and stop it, man. I'm out.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me